Hi, I'm Richard Ricketts, CEO of UltraByRich Consulting Group, bringing over 20 years of expertise in growing businesses using digital advertising and marketing solutions.
And hi, I am Natalie, your co-host and dedicated marketing expert here at UltraByRich, passionate about helping brands unlock their full potential.
Thanks so much, Natalie. Happy to have you here. And a big welcome to all of our first-time listeners. This is the UltraByRich podcast, where I share real success stories and strategies that I've used to generate millions of dollars in sales.
In each episode, we'll dive into real-world strategies, client success stories, and expert tips to help you grow your business and generate more revenue.
Whether you're an e-commerce entrepreneur or a marketing pro, we've got the insights to take your brand to new heights.
Stick around and don't forget, if you're ready to scale, book a discovery call with us at ultrabyrich.com. Let's get started. Today's topic is jewelry.
3 seconds. That's all it takes for a potential jewelry customer to abandon a website that loads too slowly, and it's costing retailers millions in lost sales every year.
You know what's fascinating about that? Even luxury buyers who are ready to spend thousands of dollars will bounce if the experience isn't smooth. I just read about a high-end jeweler who lost a $50,000 sale because their product photos weren't loading properly.
Well, that's exactly what makes this so interesting. We're seeing that jewelry sells 3 times faster when these technical elements are optimized. But here's what really blows my mind. Most brands are focusing on the wrong things, like getting more social media likes instead of fixing these fundamental issues.
That reminds me of that famous quote about rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. You can have the most beautiful Instagram feed in the world, but if your website is slow...
Right. And the data shows this so clearly. When we look at successful jewelry e-commerce sites, they're not just pretty, they're performing at a technical level that creates trust. Like, did you know that professional product photography alone can increase conversion rates by up to 40%?
That makes so much sense when you think about it. I mean, if someone's going to spend thousands on a piece of jewelry online, they need to feel absolutely confident in what they're seeing.
And here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just about the visuals. The most successful jewelry brands are telling stories that connect emotionally with buyers. Instead of just listing specifications, they're creating narratives about legacy, celebration, and meaningful moments.
So what you're saying is that it's this combination of technical excellence and emotional storytelling that really drives sales.
Exactly. And the numbers back this up. Brands that nail both aspects are seeing conversion rates up to 300% higher than their competitors. But, and this is crucial, they're also maintaining consistency across all their channels.
Well, that's fascinating because it suggests that even small jewelry businesses could compete with larger brands if they get these fundamentals right.
You know what's really interesting about that? We're seeing exactly that happen. Small jewelry brands that focus on these core elements, fast loading times, professional photography, emotional storytelling, and consistent messaging, are actually outperforming some major retailers in their specific niches.
Though I imagine it takes more than just implementing these changes once and forgetting about them.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where the data gets really interesting. The most successful brands are constantly measuring and adjusting. They're tracking everything from page load times to heat maps, showing where customers spend the most time on product pages.
That level of attention to detail must really pay off in terms of customer loyalty and repeat purchases.
You wouldn't believe how much. The data shows that brands implementing these comprehensive improvements see up to a 70% increase in customer lifetime value. But here's what's really fascinating. They're also seeing their average order values go up by about 35%.
Like they're not just getting more sales, but bigger sales too.
Exactly. And it all comes back to trust. When you create an online environment that feels as premium as a physical jewelry store, people are more comfortable making significant purchases. We're seeing some brands reporting cart abandonment rates dropping by nearly 40% after implementing these changes.
That's incredible. It really shows how these technical improvements directly translate to bottom line results.
And you know what's particularly interesting? The social proof element. When brands combine these optimized pages with customer testimonials and styling photos, the impact is even more dramatic. We're talking about conversion rates increasing by up to 45% just from adding this social element.
So it's really about creating this perfect storm of technical excellence, emotional connection, and social proof.
Precisely. And looking ahead, this is only going to become more important. As more jewelry shopping moves online, these fundamentals will be what separates the successful brands from those that struggle to survive.
That really puts things in perspective. It's not just about having beautiful jewelry anymore, it's about creating a beautiful digital experience to match.
And that's really the key takeaway here. In today's market, the digital experience needs to be as carefully crafted as the jewelry itself, because when you get it right, you're not just selling products, you're creating connections that last.
Well, that's a wrap on today's episode of Elevate with UltraByRich. We hope these insights have sparked some ideas to scale your business to new heights.
Join us next time as we dive into more industries and new strategies. In the meantime, if you're ready to elevate your brand, book a discovery call at ultrabyrich.com or email us at hello@ultrabyrich.com.
Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you here next time.